We're going to talk a little bit about optics today, and in particular about how light moves across a room and how it reflects off of mirrors. We all have a lot of experience with light and about mirrors in particular, and yet sometimes our intuition is not as strong, and today we're going to try to build up a new intuition about how light behaves when it reflects off of a mirror. I've got behind me a picture that I want to come back to soon enough, but it shows light streaming in through a forested area, and you see the streams of light or shafts of light coming from the sun through a haze in this picture. By the end of our discussion of optics, I'd like to come back to this and sort of revisit how we see light interacting in various ways in this picture, in some cases reflecting, in some cases scattering, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. We all have a lot of experience with something we ordinarily call a mirror or shiny objects that reflect light, and even here our intuition is not always as strong as it could be. Some people have estimated that we look in a mirror approximately 50,000 times in our lifetime, and yet probably our real experience of how a mirror works or our understanding of how light reflects off of mirrors could still benefit from further experimental foundation. So I pose to you a question that I posted up on the board, which I think many of your parents and friends would have trouble answering, which is one that we always experience in our own bathroom every morning. If you're trying to see yourself in the mirror and you're looking at your dresser or your mirror over your sink, and you see a certain amount of your body, maybe down to your belt buckle or something like that, and you'd like to see a little bit more of yourself, what would you do in order to see a little bit more? Would you walk closer to the mirror, or would you walk further away from the mirror? And the way to answer this question is very embedded in how we understand how light reflects off of a mirror, and if we knew that, we would be able to better answer this question. I'm not going to answer that question right now because I'm going to use our time today to develop enough physical laws that we can answer the question a little bit more mathematically than just our gut reaction. But if you're thinking right now at home, how is it that I would see more of myself or less of myself? Would I stand closer to or further away from the mirror? I'd like you to have that answer in your head for when we come back at the end of this time.